So we'll start off with sun salutation A. Inhale as arms come up, and exhale to fold your body down. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, reach chest forwards, and exhale to step back and lower into your half push-up. Inhale for a back bend, and exhale, downward facing dog. So in down dog, fingers are spread out, hands are alive. Bringing the length through the upper body, and as always connected with your breath. Step to the front of your mat, up to your hands, lengthen the spine with your inhale, and fold the body down, exhale. Inhale to raise up, reach to the ceiling, look at the hands, and exhale, hands down. Again, inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold your body down. Inhale, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, step back and lower chaturanga position, this half push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog, squeeze shoulder blades, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. So there's sun salutes. Whenever we get to a down dog, work for 3 slow and deep breaths. Breaths, as always, with our yoga, is in and out of the nose. Inhale and exhale are working towards the same length and the same intensity as well. Move forward, halfway lift, inhale, and fold, exhale. Inhale, reach up, exhale, hands draw down. Inhale, arms up, warming up the body here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back and lower. Back bend as you press the floor away and open. And press back, downward facing dog. And once again, connecting with your breath. Hips are reaching back. Heels are rooting down as best you can. So moving forwards, lengthen the spine once again. And exhale, fold the body down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Good. Couple more. Keep the body opening, warming up. Inhale. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, legs back. Lower, strong arms as you lower. Inhale, press away, pull open. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. So in our down dog, our vision's drawn up towards the belly button or back in between the legs. Those fingers are spread and gripped into the ground. You're trying to curl your sit bones up to the ceiling. There's that length through the back of the legs. Move forward, lengthen, inhale, and fold down, exhale. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, hands draw down. And once more, arms up, inhale, and fold, exhale, light draw in of lower abdomen on the fold. Inhale, lengthen through your body, and exhale to step back. Inhale, back bend, roll your shoulders down, and exhale, downward facing dog. With our yoga, we're always looking for this balance of effort and ease. So we're working, moving the body, we're breathing, but also bringing in some ease and some comfort in the body as we move and give ourselves this challenge. Move forward, halfway lift, inhale, and fold, exhale. Inhale to raise up, gaze up to your fingers, and exhale, hands draw down. Sun salutation B, sit down low, reach your arms up, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lengthen through the body. Exhale, step both legs back, lower. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time step your right foot forward, back heel pivots. Inhale, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, hands draw down, step back and lower, all with the exhale breath. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg steps forward, raise up, breath in. Exhale, hands down, step back, chaturanga position. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. With this flow, this sun salutation B, really focusing on the transitions, from one pose to the next pose, that smooth movement through the body, and bringing that harmony of the breath and the movement together. Move forward, halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale, sit down low into the body, reach up, chair pose, and exhale to stand tall. Again, sitting down low, arms reach up, inhale, fold down, exhale, lengthen your spine, inhale, legs move back, lower, chaturanga, back bend, breath in, hips back, downward facing. Right leg steps forward, warrior one position. Inhale, brings the arms up, look up towards the hands. Exhale, brings the hands down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg steps forwards, raise up, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, hands draw down, step back, low push up. Exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Connect with your breath. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Slowly warming up the body. Move forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sit low into body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, stand tall. Once more, sun salutation B. Sit down, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, legs back and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg steps forward, warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, down, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg steps. Inhale up. Exhale, down, low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing. So feel the length from your hands up into your hips. Long upper body. If you can, sending down through the heels. They may not touch the ground, but there's an action of them rooting down, rooting back. Moving forwards. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold. Sit down into chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, stand tall. From here, step the feet hip width apart. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold down. Grab onto your big toes with the peace fingers. Palms are facing each other. And then draw yourself down into the fold. Elbows splay out wide. Upper back is broadening. And lifting upwards through the hips. So you can relax your neck. Soften the shoulders here. Now we'll slide the palms underneath the feet. Toes are pressing down into the wrist crease. And a bit of leaning forward into the front of your feet. And looking for that length through upper body, length through the spine. Third position. Feet come closer in towards each other. See if you can wrap your arms behind your feet, palms under heels. And the forearms are trying to wrap around the backside of the calves as best they can. And with all of our poses, still maintaining the breath. Good. Way out, halfway lift. Release the hands. And then inhale on the way up. From here, a long stride back. Spin to the back side of your mat. We'll find a high lunge position. Flip your palms up, push the ceiling. And do make sure this is a long lunge. Slight tuck of the tailbone here. Bring your hands together at the front of the chest. We'll twist across to the right. Left elbow to the outside of the front knee. Try to roll your shoulders open, roll your chest open. And find length from your back heel all the way up into the very top of the head. Good. We come out of the twist. Right hand plants to the arch side of the front foot. Back heel pivots down and reach up and forward with top arm extended side angle pose. Inhale carries you out. Spin your feet. Same sequence, other side. Flip the palms. Press up. Again, we're looking for that long stride through the body. With these standing poses, always challenging our balance, coordination, strengthening, toning the legs. Take our twist to the left, elbow hooks in. Shoulders roll down, chest is opening. Left hand comes down to inside of the front foot. Top arm spins up and reaches forwards. The back heel pivots down. Inhale brings you up and out. And step to front to release. Right leg strides back again. This is triangle pose, Trikonasana pose. Pull your hips back, grab down to bottom front foot or shin, and reach top arm up. This stride's not quite as long as our first sequence, a little bit shorter. Gaze down. Inhale to raise up. From here, a little bend in the front leg. Transfer the arm forward to the outside to the right and open into half moon position. Balancing here, lengthening through the arms, through the legs. Vision comes down, leg lowers, spin the feet, same 2 poses, second side. Triangle pose. Left arm down, right arm up. Leaning back through the shoulder blades. Rotate open. Vision comes down. Inhale pulls you up. Move into half moon. Left hand comes down, a little bit wide open to the left. And lengthen and open up through your body. Slowly step back and step forward to the front of your mat. From here, we'll bring our hands into either prayer position behind our back, or they could also, knuckles could press together behind the back, listening to your shoulders. Spin to the rear of the mat. Hips are squared up as we take a fold over a straight front leg. So in the fold, feel the left hip pulling forward and the right hip drawing back. Raise up, left arm stretches high, tilt back in and invite the left arm down to the ground, down to the foot. Right arm could be on the hip or raised up to the ceiling, to the sky. Revolved triangle position. Inhale to come up. Spin your feet, second side, hands in prayer once again. Roll the chest open and fold in. Now with these folds, we're trying to keep the length through the spine, watching that rounding through the back. So reach forward with your chest. Collarbones are wide. Inhale to come up. Right arm reaches tall. Hinge back down. Hand to the leg or to the floor. And spin the body open. Left arm to sky. Inhale to raise up. And step forward to release. So moving into some balancing postures. Right leg raises up. Grab onto the big toe. Leg kicks out long down the front. As we balance here, best you can, stand tall through the body. Lifted leg opens to the right now, lengthening through the inner line of the leg. Back in the center, both hands grab the hips. Keep the leg held high. And leg swings back. Arms reach forward, warrior three position. Raise up, lower the foot, and reset. Second side, left leg up, grab the toe. Kick the leg down the middle. Standing tall through the body, still maintaining your breath. Leg opens wide. Leg back to center. Both hands grab the hips. Strength of the leg is lifting itself. Move into warrior three from here. Leg swings back, arms reach forwards. Find the length through the body. And return to standing. Sweep the arms up, take an inhale. Fold down, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands come down, legs step back and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, take a jump forward. Sit low into legs, chair pose, arms reaching up. And draw the elbows down, wide to the side of the body, squeezing the shoulder blades. Fingers are spread out. Then lift the heels off the ground and raise onto the tips of your toes. And forward fold, exhale. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, step back and lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your forearms down to the ground. Dolphin position. You can either hold dolphin or play with lifting one leg and lifting the other leg, or feel free to find your forearm stand as well. In either pose, the arms are trying to lengthen down, really lengthen out through the armpits, through the chest. Here we sit back, child's pose, take a moment and rest. Trying to let go of any tension you're holding, perhaps in the face or the jaw. It's a moment to soften. Transition into a wide leg stance, wide leg forward fold. Draw the body down, hands come down to the floor, about the same line as the feet. It's a deep internal rotation through the thigh bones. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. From here, bind the arms behind and fold back in. These fold legs are quite active, squeezing, drawing in. Kneecaps lifted up the legs. Quads are strong. Release the bind. Jump your feet together and sit down into a squat on the tippy toes. Twist over to your right side, hook the elbow to the outside of the knee, other elbow to outside of hip, side plank or side crow position. Toes could remain on the ground or they can lift up. Return to the squat on the toes. Twist the body across. Elbows in. Side crow. From there, transfer back, chaturanga into up dog. Back into downward facing dog. From here, we'll make our way into seated position. Legs are long, feet flex towards you and hands pressed beside the hips. Reaching up through your sternum and tuck your chin down towards your collarbones. Move into forward fold, grabbing onto big toes. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to fold in. On our fold, try to feel the fold coming from the hips and still maintain a bit of length through the spine as we fold in. You can re-grab the feet. A few more breaths here. As we fold, soften your shoulders. Any tension through the neck or through the jaw. Just those smooth breaths. Inhale to come out, cross the legs, plant the hands, and take our flow. Inhale and exhale. Transition back into your seat. Legs are long, toes pointed this time, hands plant in behind the body. Lift the body up for reverse plank position. Feel your sternum pulling upwards and your hips lifting upwards. Maintaining the breath. And lower down. Cross the legs. Take our flow through the up dog and the downward facing dog. Back into the seat. Left leg is long, right leg pulls in, heel close to the pubic bone. Grab onto the left leg, either the shin or the foot, and fold in. Good. Take the right leg, hook it behind so the heel's close to the outside of right hip. The back knees is almost pointing back. There's a lot of length from the back knee all the way through the groin and to that outstretched left leg. Good. Now the left hand comes to the inside of the left leg, and the right arm reaches up and over for a side bend and a rotation. If you can, grabbing onto the foot and finding that deeper variation. Slowly coming out, Cross up the legs, find our flow. Back into the seat. Right leg is long, left leg drawn in, heel towards the pubic bone, the bottom of the left foot pressing against the inner thigh of the right leg. Finding the breath here in our fold. Take the left leg, hook it in behind. Hurdler's stretch, heel close to the hip. Folding in towards straight leg. Find the side bend and the rotation. Right arm comes to the inside of the long leg. Left arm up and over. Side bending and rotating open at the same time. Coming out, crossing the legs. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Turn into the seat, we'll take a twisting position. Left leg is long, right leg steps over left, and then the left foot hooks to your right hip. Sitting up tall, rotating through the body. You find that full breath in and slow breath out in the twist. Unravel, cross up the legs, step back, and flow through upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Transition back into the seat and find the twist to the second side. Left leg steps over the right leg, right foot hooks to left hip. Hug the knee in, sit up tall. Feel that rotation through the spine. Softening through the shoulders, through the neck. Crossing up the legs, stepping back, flowing through, or vinyasa, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Back onto the ground, do some Navasana variations. So legs up in the boat pose, dropping one leg down to touch the floor, alternating legs side to side. Go for 10 touches of the heel to the floor. Once you're done your 10, your elbows hook in behind, so you lower down onto the forearms. 10 more here. Still try to pull your sternum upwards and draw the legs as close to you as you can on every repetition. 10 here. Now roll back. Grab onto your feet or onto the toes, roll forwards, sit up tall, maintain the grip of the feet, Legs can straighten if possible, and chest lifting, balancing on the sit bones. Cross legs, take a vinyasa, flowing with your breath. From here, we'll hop the feet forward into a squat position. Hands hooking behind the feet. And if you can, the feet shuffle in towards each other and lift off the ground. Like the legs are clamping onto the arms. From here, the legs wrap around, move into crow position, and kick the legs back into chaturanga, upward facing and downward facing. From here, lay down onto your back. We'll take a few breaths here just to settle the body, settle the mind, settle the breath. Back bends. Walk your feet up to the hips. Press your hips up to the ceiling. If you can, interlace your hands underneath you. Bridge position. Bringing life into the muscles of the back. Either stay with another bridge or plant the hands beside ears. Lift up into wheel position, full back bend. Opening up through the abdomen. Lower back down. We'll do one more back bend. Raising up. And lower with control. Bring your knees in towards you, round in. Give yourself a hug. And take a few rolls forward and back. Begin to massage out the back muscles, massage out the spine. And roll all the way forward into a cross-legged position. And take a vinyasa flowing through your upward dog and downward dog. We'll move into our seat. Legs are long, forward fold. Slowing the breath down in your fold. This is the counter position for our back bends. Bring that spine the other direction, rounding in, turning inwards. Slowly come out, cross your legs, release the pose. Upward facing and downward facing dog. Have a lay down onto your back once again. Take a moment here to pause. We'll move into some inversion positions. Finding shoulder stand, kick the legs up and back and bring your hands onto your back to support the body. Legs are reaching upwards. Just make sure to keep your eyes and your legs not moving the head side to side. Hinge at the hips, moving into plow position. Legs come down towards the floor behind you. Maintaining the long legs. Then bend the knees, pinch the knees towards the ears. Cross your legs up. If you can take a lotus position, find that as well. Hands either support the back for balance or come to the knees and press the knees up and away. Legs hug in towards the body, wrap the arms around. And slowly roll the body back onto the floor. Legs are long, tuck your hands under your hips. Dig the elbows into the floor, lift up through your sternum. So there's a bridge from your head to your hips. Release the hands, reach them up at about 45 degrees. Legs raise up at 45. Maintain that bridge from the head to the hips. Lower down. Bring the knees into chest. A few rolls forward and back once again. And come up, cross the legs, and take a vinyasa, clearing out that last sequence. Lower the knees to the floor. Prepare for a headstand. You can keep the feet on the ground if you wish. You can lift up if available. Finding that solid foundation of the elbows, the head, hands into the floor. That vertical line through the body. Variation 2, hinge the hips, legs are straight, parallel with the floor. Raise the legs back up and slowly lower the body down. Take a child's pose, knees lower. Rest the head, rest the neck. Move through an upward dog and a downward facing dog. Transition into your seat, a cross-legged seat this time. Grab Grab opposite elbows behind the back. And fold the body in. Head coming down towards the floor. Breath is slow here. Steady, full. Sit back up tall. Index finger and thumb connect with one another. Wrists planted onto the knees. Tuck your chin to your chest. Again, that full and slow breath. Release the hands, plant them to the floor, lift your hips up. Lower back down, take a twist off to the side. And to the other side, twisting over. Back into the middle, hands behind, open up the front of your body. And release, lay back and take a rest. Good 5 to 10 minutes of rest is an awesome amount for this class. I hope you enjoyed, and with everything comes with practice and consistency. So keep it up.